Welcome back, you guys. I hope that you guys had a wonderful week and that you were looking forward to my next video, so let's jump right in. As always, I'm going to be going in with my Naked Skin Concealer by Urban Decay, and I'm just going to be prepping my eyelids for my eyeshadow application. As you can see, my eyebrows have already been done. This is typically a step that I do off camera. However, if you guys would like to see a tutorial on how I do my brows, please make sure that you comment below, let me know, and I would absolutely love to do a tutorial for you. As I've said many times before, make sure that you are setting that concealer that is on your eyelids with some sort of translucent powder. I personally like the e.l.f. HD Finish powder just because it gives me a very nice solid base for all the eyeshadow that I will be applying. After already applying that creamy white base, I will be going in with my Morphe M330 blending brush with that light kind of brown creamy taupe color. Although this is a much lighter brown shade that blends in with my skin tone, I am sure to still blend that out very well on both eyelids in order to give it a very smooth transition. In with that darker taupe brown, I'm going to be darkening up that corner just so that it's a little bit more visible on my skin tone in particular. To add on to this look, I will be going in with, I believe, my M506 brush from Morphe as well, and taking this brown reddish orange color and working that into the corner of my eye as well. It kind of gives a little bit more depth to my look, and it definitely kind of gives that little fall look that I was hoping for. Continuing on, I'm going to be taking my Morphe M431 brush in this chocolate brown color, and I'm just going to be going on top of what I've already done just to give it a little bit of a darker shade. Hopefully shooting from this angle will make following along with this tutorial a little bit easier just so you can see exactly what I'm doing, and I'm just going to blend the rest of this out. Once again, I'm going to be using my Morphe M506 brush, and I'm going to take this beautiful orangey yellow color and I'm just going to put it directly into my crease. I think this gives a lot of depth to the look, and I also just think that it's an absolutely gorgeous color. Going in with one of my old Urban Decay kind of flat top brushes, I'm going to be taking a brown kind of shimmery color, and I'm just going to place it in the middle of my eyelid. This is going to open up those eyes and not make them look so dark with all that brown surrounding it. If you happen to take that light color a little bit too far out to where that winged part of the eyeshadow is, just go back in with one of your blending brushes and you can darken up that corner and that crease again just to make sure that it looks very symmetrical and that the light fades into the dark. As always, I'm going to be taking my favorite gel liner and I'm going to start flicking out those wings. I don't think taking off this tape will ever get old. I mean, just look how crisp that line is. And for those of you that have messaged me or talked to me about trying the wing liner with the tape and that it's still really hard, don't stress it. Just keep working with it and you will get it over time. It's going to be much easier than just trying to freehand it. I'm going to be taking some Demi Wispies and some dual eyelash glue adhesive, and I'm just going to glue those lashes on. I finally bought some new ones for this tutorial so they won't look as janky as my old ones did. For those of you who don't know, when you're applying lashes, it's easier to look down into a mirror while you're doing it because you can really see where your natural lash line is. Make sure you're applying mascara to blend those natural lashes with the fake ones as well. Going in with the God of all primers and my Smashbox as well, I'm just going to prime my skin. I will always apply the Nivea Men's post-shave balm first and allow it to dry after becoming tacky, and then after that has happened, I will put on my Smashbox and set it with translucent powder. I'm going to be going in with my go-to liquid foundation from L'Oreal Paris, and I'm going to take my Real Techniques Beauty Blender, and I'm going to apply this in kind of circular motions all over my face just to blend it really well. As always, you're going to want to blend that onto your neck, your forehead, and sometimes into your ears if necessary, because you really want to take away that look of wearing a mask when people see you from the sides and your neck is a different color than the rest of your face. Going in, I'm going to be taking my concealer and I'm going to do those lovely triangles underneath my eyes, and I'm just going to be sure to blend this out with my Real Techniques beauty sponge just before applying concealer to the other side, just because it has a tendency to dry out quickly, and if you don't blend it in right away, it will kind of do a splotchy effect on the skin. At least it does it for mine, but I like to prevent it by just going in right away. After finishing my other under eye, I will take some concealer and I'll put it on my chin along the bridge of my nose, and as always, like I said before, I'll put some on my lip to make my lip color pop. And then I'm going to take some concealer and put it just above my eyebrows to lighten up that area as well, to draw more attention to my eyes. You're going to want to make sure that you are setting all that concealer with some translucent powder. I use the e.l.f. HD Finish Powder, and this helps especially with my oily skin because I typically tend to be more oily in my T-zone, meaning in between my eyebrows down the bridge of my nose. Once I have completed that step, I will go in with that banana colored powder from my NYX Pro Contour palette and go right back underneath my eyes just to prevent the majority of it from creasing. Then I will go in with this kind of orangey brown color and I am going to bronze up my face just because my concealer has a tendency to wash me out. We're going to be moving on to the most important part of contouring, which is snatching that nose. Snatching nose is going to create a much slimmer effect, and it's not going to make that bottom portion of your nose appear as large. I'm going to be going back in with my Morphe eyeshadow blending brush, and I'm going to take that banana color and just go along the sides of my nose to make that contour pop a little bit more. Make sure you're not forgetting to contour under that bottom lip. And we're going to go in with my absolute favorite fan brush and that glow kit from Anastasia Beverly Hills, and I'm just going to lightly dust it on my cheekbones, onto my temples, and obviously the top of my lip. I'm going to be going in with that Sephora contouring brush, and I'm just going to darken up that brown color underneath my cheekbones, along the bottom of my chin, and of course around my forehead. Quickly going back in, I'm going to take all of those colors I used on my eyelids, and I'm going to be taking my Morphe M431 blending brush, and I'm going to be applying it gently underneath my eyes just to make the color pop that much more. This eyeshadow look is not very intense just because I will be pairing it with a very dark brown lipstick, but as soon as the lipstick's on, the eyeshadow will pop that much more. As always, I will be going in with my Jumbo Milk eyeliner pencil. I'm just going to line the bottom waterline just to make my eyes appear that much bigger, and then I will be going in with some mascara to finish up that look. Yay, now it's my favorite part. I'm going to be going in with my NYX Liquid Suede brown kind of matte liquid lipstick, I believe is what you would call it. And just to show you how beautiful the color is, I'm going to swatch it on the back of my hand. Ooh. And I'm just going to gently apply this onto my lips, and I'm going to be very, very careful not to get this onto my skin because it will stain it. I know what you're thinking. It probably looks like I have been drinking a big glass of chocolate milk because I have a bit of a milk mustache, but I promise you that by the end of this look, you're gonna love that brown color. To help finish up this look, I'm going to be using my Morphe M432 flat top brush, and I'm just going to clean up the edges of that lipstick. This brown color cost me $6, and it is a perfect dupe for Kylie Jenner's lip kits. To finish off this makeup tutorial, I will be setting my face with my go-to rose water. And now that this look is completed, you can tell that that eyeshadow looks a little bit darker, at least I believe it does, than when I originally first started. The brown lipstick has absolutely done its job by making the rest of this makeup look pop, and I apologize in advance. My eyeliner is a little bit dry looking in this shot, but next time I'm going to be using a liquid eyeliner just to make it look that much smoother. You can't go wrong with 2 Dutch braids to finish up this beautiful makeup look. Thank you guys so much for watching yet again, and I will be back next Saturday with an even better makeup tutorial. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Bye guys.